Okay, welcome dear students. Now we will discuss about addressing modes used in 8051 microcontroller. We know that microcontroller is nothing but a computer on a single chip. Therefore, it does the function like computer. So, you have to give instructions to the computer. Then only the computer will do some work. Computer cannot work by itself. You have to instruct the computer to do what function it has to be done. For that, you have to give instructions. The instruction of a computer or the instructions of microcontroller 8051 consists of opcode and operand. This is known as mnemonics. Mnemonics is nothing but instructions so that the computer can do specific functions. Opcode, that is operational code. There are different operational codes used in 8051 to operate a particular task that user has decided. ನಾವೇನು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವೋ ಆ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರು ಅಥವಾ 8051 ಮೈಕ್ರೋಕಂಟ್ರೋಲರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನಲ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನಲ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ so that the computer can do the required function. And the complete instruction consists of opcode and operand. You see, I will write a simple instructions. Move A, R0. You know that A is a register, 8-bit register. R0 is another 8-bit register. So when I give an instruction to microcontroller as move A, R0, what it does? Here move is called operational code. That is, I have given the task to the 8051 to move what? Any data present in R0 is moved to the accumulator or register A. ಸೊ R0 ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಡೇಟಾ ಎ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೂ ಅಂತಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ R0 ಡೇಟಾ ಎ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೂ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, R0 ಡೇಟಾ ಎ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಪಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮೂವ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ an instruction, a complete instruction consists of opcode, destination and source. Here move is the opcode, destination is the register A, source is another register R0. So this is a one complete instruction. So instruction consists of opcode, destination and source. Destination is nothing but where the data has to be moved. Source is the address where the data is to be moved. Source is the address from which the data is moved. Destination is the address where the data is to be stored. Move is opcode, where the microcontroller does the function move. Move means copy or load. So move destination source means any data present in A is copied to the destination address, or any data present in the source address is moved to the destination address. Similarly, there are many other instructions like add, multiply and extra. We will discuss later. Okay. Therefore, the instruction of microcontroller consists of one opcode, one is destination and another is source. Now let us study the addressing modes used in 8051. There are four types of addressing modes. There are actually 6 types, but mainly there are 4 types of addressing modes used in 8051 microcontroller. Let us study one by one. First one is immediate addressing mode. Immediate addressing mode. Example, I will consider move, destination, comma, source. I will consider this instruction, move instruction. In immediate addressing mode, the source itself is a byte or a number, hexadecimal number. It immediately move to the destination address. Your source is only a number, hexadecimal number, and this is immediately moved to the destination source. This is immediate addressing mode. This immediate addressing mode moves only the hexadecimal number. One hexadecimal number is called 1 byte. It is also called data. The data is directly moved into the destination source. In order to represent it is an immediate addressing mode, you have to use hash sign to the source. This represents immediate addressing mode. Example, destination is I will consider move, A is the destination address, comma, move space A is the destination address. Operational code is move. That now the microcontroller will do the function move, that is it copies or moves. Source address must be represented by hash. Any hexadecimal number in the form of 8 bit. For example, 3D. H is hexadecimal number. This is only the instructions where H represents this 3D is in the form of hexadecimal number. What is 3D? A is a 8-bit register. Okay. 3D should be 8-bit. How do you represent 3D? See, write 8421 code. 8421 code. 3D hexadecimal number is 3 means 0011 21 3. Similarly, D means A is 10, B is 11, C is 12, D is 13. 13 means 8 4 12 1101. 3D is a hexadecimal number. It is a 8-bit 0011 1101 and 3D represented by hash. Therefore, it is directly a hexadecimal number 3D. And it is directly moved to the register A. Now, the content present in A is equal to 3D. That is 3D is stored in the register A. A was empty before this instruction. A is empty, all 8-bit registers, 8 bits 0. Now when this instruction is considered, move A, hash 3D, hash represents immediate data. This is a data or it is a hexadecimal number. Now 3D is copied to A. What is 3D? 0011 1101. Therefore, now A register contains 0011 1101. Another example, move R0, 4A. This is not immediate addressing mode. I will explain what type of mode is this. Now if I write hash, now 4A becomes a hexadecimal number. Now this 4A is moved to R0. Therefore the R0 register now contains the number 4AH, hexadecimal number. So this is an immediate addressing mode. So in the immediate addressing mode, the destination is the registers only. It is not a number. It is only a register like register A, register R0, register R1, R2, R3, etc. Therefore, destination in the immediate addressing mode, destination is the register A, R0 to R7, any register R0 to R7. Whereas source is only number. Which number? Hexadecimal number. Hexadecimal number 6, that is 8 bit. Therefore it is also called byte. 1 byte. This byte is also called data anta kariತೀವಿ. So data of the source is only a hexadecimal number which moves immediately to the any register A to R0, that is destination address. This is immediate addressing mode. You cannot write, this is invalid. Move hash 4A comma A. So A ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ನಂಬರು 4Aಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅನ್ನೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇದು ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಡೆಸ್ಟಿನೇಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. A, R0, R1, R7 ಆ ಥರ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇದು 8 ಬಿಟ್. ಸಪೋಸ್ 16 ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದೆ. 16 ಬಿಟ್ಗೆ ಒನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಮೂವ್ DPTR ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ DPTR ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ 16 ಬಿಟ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್. 8 bit is 1 byte. 16 bit is 2 byte. Therefore, move DPTR can store 2 byte information. Then move DPTR comma, you have to write hash 2 byte 3A4D hexadecimal. Now 3A4D is stored in 16 bit register DPTR. This DPTR can also be divided into 2 parts because microcontrollers are commonly used as 8-bit register number. Therefore, this complete DPTR 16-bit register is divided into 2, 8-bit to the left, that is called DPH, data pointer register. DPTR means data pointer register. Data pointer higher byte, data pointer lower byte. There are 2 bytes. 16 bit means 2 byte. 3A is 1 byte. 4D is another byte. In which 4D is lower byte. 3A is higher byte. 4D is higher number but not byte. This is lower byte. This is higher byte. In this case, in the DPL data pointer lower register, 4D is stored. Data pointer higher register, 3A is stored. So in immediate addressing mode, destination is the register only A, R0, R1, etc., R7 or any other 16-bit register like DPTR, whereas source is only a hexadecimal number. It is only, the data is only a byte, immediate hexadecimal number. It should be represented by hash. Now let us go to the second addressing mode. In the second addressing mode, it is called register addressing mode. The second type of addressing mode of 8051 is register addressing mode. How the register addressing mode is considered? I will consider the opcode move. That is, I have given the computer 8051 microcontroller the task to do the function move, that is to copy the data from destination to the destination from source. From source to destination, the data has to be copied or moved. This is instructions. In register addressing mode, both destination and source should be register only. So destination must be a register. Must be a register only. It cannot be anything. What are the register? A is a register, R0, etc., etc. R7, these are all registers. Source also must be register only. So in register addressing mode, both destination and source must be register only. Examples: move A, R0. R0 is a register, source is a register. Destination is also 8-bit register. How do you read this instruction? Move means copy or simply move. Whatever the data present in R0, that is whatever the byte number present in R0 is moved to the register A. Or the register A is also called accumulator. So the data present in R0 is moved to the accumulate register A. Okay. Example, I will write like this: move R0 comma hash 3A. What is this? It's an immediate addressing mode. Now the number 3A is stored in R0. Therefore now R0 is equal to 3A. Now I will write this instruction: move A comma R0. So what is the content present in R0? 3A. Now the content present in R0, that is 3A, is stored in A. Now therefore now A goes to 3AH. The content in A is now 3AH. Similarly, I will write another example: move A comma hash 4DH. What is this meant? The register A, this 4D number is immediately moved to the register A. Therefore, now A is equal to, A contains the number 4DH. I will register addressing mode here. This is immediate addressing mode. I will write the register addressing mode here. Move R6 comma A. R6 is another register. A is another register. Both destination and source are register. What is the content in A now? See here, 4D is the content. So this reads like this: the content in A, that is 4D, is copied to the register R0, or it is simply moved to the register R0. Therefore, this implies that the register R6, the register R6 now contains 4D. So this is register addressing mode. So in register addressing mode, both destination and source should be register only. Okay. Now let us go to the third one: direct addressing mode. Direct addressing mode. Okay, before going to direct addressing mode discussion, once again I will recall RAM location, internal RAM memory of 8051. I will write here internal RAM memory of 8051. There are 127 bytes of internal RAM memory. Okay. That means you can store 127 bytes. That means we can also say that there are 127 self like this. First self, second self, third self, and etc. 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 For example, this is 00 hexadecimal number. This is 01. This is 02 etc. 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 30 31 etc. 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 7f. 7f means 7 into 16 plus f is 15 into 16 power 0. This is 127. So 00, 01, 02, etc., 30, 31, etc., 7. These are all RAM locations, internal RAM address. So 02, see, 02 is the address of 012, third RAM locations. Similarly, 30 is the address of how many RAM locations? How do you calculate 30? This 30 is equal to 3 into 16 power 1 plus 0 into 16 power 0. That is 48 plus 0 is equal to 48. 30 is the RAM address of 48th RAM location, because 30 is 48. So 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. etc. 48. 48th RAM location is 30 address. So these are all called RAM address. Direct address. 30 is the 48th RAM location address. 31 is 49th RAM location address. 7 is 127th RAM location address is 7. Like that. In direct addressing mode, the destination is either register or direct RAM address. Destination is register or direct RAM address. That means destination is either register, that is A, B, register A, register B, register R0, register R1, like that. Destinations may be register A, R0, R1, etc. Or it may be direct RAM address. Instead of writing the register name, I can write the direct address of the RAM location. I can write RAM location 30. I can write RAM location 7F. I can write RAM location 2E. Any RAM locations, direct address I can write. Similarly, source is also either register or direct RAM address. Source is also A, B, R0, R1, R2. You can represent by the register name, or you can represent the source by direct RAM address. That is 00, 01, 02, etc., 30, 31, etc., etc., 7F. Any address you can write. Examples. I will give you example. I will consider move instructions. Move A, 30H. You see the difference between direct addressing mode and immediate addressing mode. In immediate addressing mode, we will write hash here. When you write hash 30H, the number 30 goes to A. Here you have not written hash, I have written 30. 30 is the direct RAM location. 48th RAM location is 30. Let in the 48th RAM location, 3D is stored. 3D hexadecimal is stored. Then what is move A, 3H? The data present in RAM location 30, that is in RAM location, what is the data? 3DH is present. that is moved to A. So A is equal to 3DH. Another example. For example, I will consider move 34 hash 4FH. This is what a 4F immediate number goes to RAM location 34H. Therefore, what is the content present in 34H RAM location? In RAM location 34H, 4F data is stored. Now I will write move A comma 34. I have not written H here. What is 34? 34th RAM location. What is the data stored here? In 34, 4F is stored. Therefore, whatever the data in the RAM location 34, that is 4F, is copied to A. Therefore, A is equal to 4F. This is the direct addressing mode. Another example, move 48 comma A. Whatever the content present in A goes to 48 RAM location. Suppose if A before A is equal to 3H ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. If A contains the number 3H, this reads like this. The content present in A, that is 3H, is stored in RAM location 48, a direct address of RAM location. So see, 30, 31, 32, etc. Somewhere there is a 48 RAM location, the address of 48. So 48th address of RAM location now contains 3E. This 48 now contains the number 3E. This is direct addressing mode. Now the last one, fourth one, is indirect addressing mode. Indirect addressing. Last one is indirect addressing mode. Indirect addressing mode. Again, let us consider move instruction, move destination and source. This is the instruction should be given to computer. Here the operand is move. It does the function move or copy. Operand may be anything. Just we are discussing only move conditions. Now, in indirect addressing mode, we use only two registers. That is the registers R0 and R1. Not any other registers are not used. Only two registers, R0 and R1, are used for only indirecting addressing mode. In direct addressing mode, the content present directly in the RAM location is moved. Whereas in indirect addressing mode, we have to give some address to some register. Then the content present in that address is moved. Example, suppose I will consider move R0 comma hash 09H. What is it mean? An immediate number moved to R0. Now R0 is equal to 09. R0 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 09 ಇದೆ. I will write the indirect addressing mode like this. Move A comma at. The symbol at is represented for indirect addressing mode. Move A comma at R0. What is this? R0 has given number 9. So 9 is not copied to A. I have considered R0 as a address 9. Now whatever the content present in the address location 9 is copied to A. For example, I will write move R0 comma hash 09H, and if 09H location contains 4D number, then move A comma at R0. What it means? The address of R0 is 9. Direct address 9 is the direct address. Indirect address means in the 9 we have stored the number 4D. The content 4D present in the address of R0. What is the address of R0? 09. What is the content present in 09? 4D. That is moved to A. This is indirect addressing mode. See, the content present in the direct address of R0. The direct address of R0 is 09. What is the content present is 4D. That is moved to A. Okay. This is indirect. You can write like this also. Move at R1 comma A. And whatever the content present in A is moved to the address present in R1. R1 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಇದು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಬರಿತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಮೂವ್ ಎ ಕಾಮ ಆ್ಯಶ್ 3H. That means A contains 3H. Now I will consider move R0 comma R1 comma hash 30. Now what is R1? R1 is 30. Now move at R1 comma A. See, move A comma 3 means A can store. Now A stores value 3E. A contains 3E. Move R1 comma 30 means R1 contains 3E. Now A at R1. At R1 means now R1, that is 30, acts as indirect addressing mode. So what is the addressing present in R1? That is 30. What is the value present in A? That is 33E. Now 3E goes to 30. Therefore 30 now contains RAM location 30 contains 3H. So in the indirect addressing mode, either destination or source may be indirect. That is, it is not a direct RAM location. You can pointer any RAM location, but only two registers are used. The registers R0 and R1. Thank you.